Okay, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, I didn't do the title page. Boop. Now, welcome back, everybody, to the Drawcast. That's not a Drawcast today, I guess. Right? What day is it? It's November 10th. We're in Blender again today, and also Photoshop, which is going to be weird as well. Because I want to make some textures. I'm going to try to start building up a repository, that's right, yeah, of assets for the Aegis Online, which is the now released on Steam. So if you want that, check that out. It is a tabletop simulator designed specifically for grid and hex-based combat, basically, is what it's for. So anything that we can build, we can put inside of it. Currently, the iterations of how to do that are kind of complicated right now. So I figure the more I can build and put in the game originally, the better off it'll be for everybody. So I'm going to work on some textures today so that we can have some sweet walls and just terrain stuff. And I'd like to use that for the Patreon games moving forward. So we'll see how that goes. See what people think. And yeah, so today I'm just going to basically do like, this is kind of going to be a weird like mini tutorial. On how to make like tileable textures, I guess. So I have a whole bunch of pre-generated texture files that are not clean. They're just photography that I've collected over the years that have all been free to use for designers, and I've got a lot of them. So we're basically going to be picking through that, trying to find some cool textures, and then I'll go into Blender and we will basically see what they look like in 3D space and see how they look, and we'll edit them and we'll see how it goes. So that is, I'm pretty sure that brick wall is upside down. What do people think? I think this picture is, There's something weird about the shading on this one. Let's flip it. That's just a bad one. Let's just not use that one. I don't think that's a good texture. I don't think I took any of these pictures. I might have taken some of them. But yeah, we'll go from there. So that's basically my plan today. Otherwise, I don't have a lot going on. If you have a texture or something you think would be really cool for a wall texture, let me know. Maybe we'll build it out. I am in Discord today if you want to come hang out and chat. If someone would like to post I should have made an Aggie file for people to doodle in today, but I did not because I didn't think about it. But if someone would like to do that, you're more than welcome to, and share it with the group, and maybe we'll check that out a little later. So this has way too much mortar. I don't like that one either. We need to find a good nice brick texture. We need to make some stone, like stone walls. How about this one? Is that the same one? That is the exact same one. Cool. Gotta make that castle wall, yo. I have a really, really big collection of like texture files that I have to sift through here, which I probably should have done beforehand. Ooh, that one's nice. Yeah, check that out. Now the problem with this one, if I wanted to tile it, is you can see there's this, everything's very dark up here, and there's like a shadow. And so if I tile that, it's not going to look too great. It would need a lot of recovery or repair. That one's better. We could try that one. It's still a little dark down here, but we'll see what happens. So I've basically made these. Didi, welcome. First, I've made this 1024 by 1024. So this is pretty standard size for textures. It can be easily scalable through that. These pictures are actually usually pretty big, so like I think they have quite a bit of resolution. They do. What I'm going to do before I get into this is, because I know my size, I can basically grab 1024 is going to go to 512, which looks like it does not want to snap to. 512.5, great, thank you. So I'm just going to make I'm going to make a guide in Photoshop so that I can find my middle points very easily. Why is it going to, there we go, 512. And 512. Let's do that. And I'll show you why I'm doing that. There's actually a pretty quick, I haven't done this in a while, so hopefully the things I'm saying are true. But there's a few different ways to go about doing this. One of which, I wonder if it still exists. Tiles? Let's see if it works. Ooh, that's not gonna work, but let's do it. Nope. Okay, so at one point in my life there was a way to actually like have it chunk this automatically, but we'll do it by hand, so that's fine. So let's find, I don't like that big white rock because I think that will be too visible on a tile, so we're gonna try to find a good chunk of this that's not bad. We might even just remove that. We might just remove it from the let's cut it in half. I don't like that one either. That's pretty good. Okay, I like that. So, here we go. If anybody's confused or lost or bored, let me know. Fourth, I think. Phantom, I think he's got second text there. I don't know. I'm going to convert this from I'm going to rasterize this image. So there's no longer a smart layer. Square on a grid. Am I? Oh, jeez. Jeez. I'm here in Blender instead of in Photoshop. Welcome back, everybody. So, so what I've done is I've taken this image. That's the white dot right there in the middle that I don't want. So I've scaled it up, and I've selected the part that I like. I don't think it's going to be smart for me to cut that too much, so we're going to go like there. And then I'm going to copy it. I'm holding down Shift and Alt just to copy drag. And I'm going to actually do this now vertically. So what I've done now is you can see that there's a little bit of I've mirrored it right there, and it looks pretty weird. And I can go in there and clean that up first. So what I'm going to do first is basically make a good solid image that looks good. So like that's the first trick here. Like I don't want those circles there because those circles are going to show up in a tile very easily. I'm also going to try to line up these lines so that these are pretty clean. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. This is the old school manual way to do it. There are tons of applications that will do this kind of crap for you, but I'm going to do it by hand. It's because I like doing it by hand. So this right here, I don't like how you can tell that that's mirrored. Because any imperfection like that, tiled a bunch, is going to stand out a lot. So we're going to go ahead and I need to use my patch tool. If you've never used the patch tool or the healing tool, they're pretty cool. I need to merge these into a single layer. Now I can start dragging that out. And actually, let's get a stone from pretty far away so people don't see the texture grab. Whoop! How did that turn out? Not bad. That didn't turn out too bad. I might try the content aware tool just because it's new and powerful, and Photoshop keeps saying like, "Oh, it's so great." So let's find out. Is that going to patch it though? That's a patch. Okay, so we did that in the wrong order. So let's grab this. This one's pretty cool. Pretty generic. We'll put that over here. Black. Yeah, you know, that's not too shabby. You know, it did a thing. It did a thing, and it did okay. Let's grab this whole brick and put that over here. Boop. I think that's pretty good. I like this right here. We'll put that over that right there. Grab another one of these. That's too close. I think that's going to be fine. So really all I'm trying to do right now is just break up the mirror line. I think Ooh, that's a good one. I like that a lot. Put that right there. Oop, nope, that's bad. So that one was too light, so I need a darker stone. Let's try this one. Yeah, blink a few times. Yeah, I don't really see it anymore, so that's fine. Just trying to break up this. That is very visible. Let's do a little more jaggedy. Nice. Okay. That looks pretty solid. That one still looks kind of wishy-washy because of the... I think I went for a light stone. So let's go ahead and try that one more time. With a little bit of a darker stone right here. We'll just go like right there. If you don't have Photoshop, like you can do all of this with just the clone stamp, which I think exists in GIMP. Or you can paint all this stuff in. Like that's totally fine too. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of auto correction on this so that it kind of pops out a little better. Just slam all those buttons. Yeah, that looks good. That looks sexy. And now, if people aren't too lost and bored, I did this for almost, I think, what, 5 years? This was my daily in and out for a while. So I have a couple different programs I can use later to make like the normal maps and stuff, but a lot of it just is required. So sorry, I should just keep talking. I'm basically cutting this out now, and I'm going to copy and I'm going to Control-Shift-V. So I've pasted that on its own layer. So now I just have that corner. This needs to go. What I'm going to do is basically take these. Yeah, that's right. So now it's tileable this way. And this, I'm inverting this cube is what I'm doing. All of these inner edges are going to be the outside edges. Just hang tight. Like that's all there is to it. Just hang tight. I'm going to do it a different way so we can keep track of this a little better. I'm going to make a copy of this just so I have it so I can show you guys the original. Now we're going to cut this and we're going to put it over here. And then we're going to cut this one. And we're going to put it over here. And we're going to cut. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up already. Let me think about this. The problem is I do need to actually physically cut it. Control-Shift. Nope, Control-C. Control-Shift-V. Okay. This is going to be quadrant 1. And you're going to go down here. Boop. And then we're going to grab this one. Doop. And this is why the guides are important, because if you're not snapping to the guides, you might miss some pixels. I should X. Control X to that. Control V. It's going to be quadrant 2. That might be quadrant 4. If any math majors out there, remember, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? I think it's clockwise, right? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is quadrant 1. Because you go 1, 1, and then -1 goes into 4. Someone look that up. Someone figure that out. We'll go from there. I'm going to say that's 3. I'm going to guess that that's 3. That's going to be 2. I think 2 is correct. So now we're cutting down here. Yep. Back on our original layer. Cutting that out. This is going to be... Boop. Uh-oh. We've already... No, that's right. That should be right. 4. I may have screwed this up. We'll find out. We'll find out real soon. if I screwed this up. Ah! So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay. I've forgotten which one this is why cutting is important. So we're going to start over. We'll start over. We'll do this again. Okay. So let's do this one more time. So we're going to start with quadrant 1 here. And we will Control X, Control Shift V. Let's just parse it out first. Control X, Control Shift V. Whoop. Got to go back to the original. Control X, Control Shift V. I'm Control Shift V because it pastes in place. That way it doesn't like go anywhere weird. Control X, Control Shift V. So this one was, there should not be a wobble there, but there is. Why is there a wobble? There's not. It's just in the replay. So 1. That should be 2. That should be 3. And then I do need to cut out quadrant 4, even though it's the last one, because there is extra crap on that layer. Control X, Control Shift V. Get rid of the original. 4. So now, if I do this correct, if I swap them left and right, they will be tileable on the Y, and then I need to swap them top and bottom. So yeah, so this goes down here, and it should lock. Let's just turn that off real quick. So then 3 needs to come up here. There we go. And that should lock, and it does because we have the snaps. 2 should come up here, and that should lock. And then 1 should come down here, and that should lock. And that looks terrible, right? Like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. And what we have to do now is we have to fix these. We have to fix these broken spots. Like right here, these are broken. What we're going to do is let's make a copy of this just in case so we can keep going on our trajectory. We're going to merge those layers. And now we need to go back to that healing tool. And we need to start correcting stuff. That would make one huge brick, wouldn't it? It would. This is the fun part. It's the fun part about being an artist. You get to do all kinds of weird stuff. Patch tool. Yeah. We're going to see if we can just patch this out, which I bet we can if we do it just right. Boop. One big long brick. Boom. Okay. That's the first part done. This is going to take a while, but I love it. Let's get in so people know what the hell we're doing here, or should I keep going? Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Let's set this up. Oops. Duplicate D. Shift D. Whoa. That was kind of right. There we go. Okay. Now what I need to do is I want to extend that out. Actually, no, we can do it this way. This is fine. There we go. Okay. Materials is down here. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I gotta remember how to do this. So I'm going over to Blender real quick. And what I'm gonna do here is I need to make a material. Yep. Surface color. Base color is... Ooh, they have their own textures. That's cool. Can I just drag and drop? That would be super dope. Can I do that? Nope. Or can I? Maybe I did. Nope, it didn't work. Okay. Welcome to Blender, everybody, where nothing matters. Period. Is this not the... Yeah, this is the material. Okay. Add shader. Surface. Remove. I don't want that. I want this to be an image. Diffuse. Wow, they did a lot of stuff here. I just literally want to add a PNG, JPEG. Can I not add JPEGs anymore? Background, diffuse. I mean, it might be my diffuse. That's usually what it is. Image texture. There we go. Image. Open. Okay, can I drag and drop this? Let's find out. What image were we using originally? That's a good question. I think it was... womp womp. Womp womp womp. Let's go ahead and just save this out then. Sorry, 1 second. Documents, Blender files. Let's hope this is the correct one. PNG. JPEG? Yeah, replace that shit. Okay, great job. Great job, me. So dope. All right. Rookzer0 Stream Blender. That's not the right file. Gall darn it. Should be in Blender files. There we go. Okay, so this is what we have initially. This is the original file. Actually doesn't look too bad, but it's very, very, very... Hell, we might just use that. That looks great. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. So right now it is on repeat. Same thing, that's fine. We do want it to repeat, though. Single image, default roughness. Settings, custom properties. No, I should be able to just edit this size, but it does not look like I am able to. So that might be an issue we run into, because it should be scaling to the whole size of the image, and it's not. That's real weird. But the other area we are having here is like on the side of this cube. These don't quite line up. So we might need to fix that too. That's fine. Box. Ugh. Okay, so that's bad. But I get it. So flat should be slapping the texture. Are they all the same? That should be slapping it on each face. And it looks like it is not doing that. That's very strange. Where are my Blender people at that know what the hell's going on here? Let's look at my cube UVW. I don't know shit. Like that's that's all there is to it. Okay, so the blind leading the blind, hell yeah. So this is basically... Why can't I select this? Come on. Come on now. Come on. Change frame, resize. That's not working. Why isn't that working? Texture paint. Cool, I can paint on it. That's not what I want. Here we go. All right. Displacement? Nope. This is my alpha map, but it's not letting me design the scales. Interesting. Okay, I can see it. Here we go. Now we can see it for some reason. I don't know why it didn't do that before. What we have here is the UV map of the cube. So the cube is doing this. I don't want that. Because I'm designing something that is repeatable and tileable, I want each of these squares to be the same size as the whole frame, right? So I'm going to grab each of these cubes individually and then rescale them. I wonder if I can do that manually. If I can just unwrap it. Nope. Cool. Yeah, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, God. It's all connected. Okay. I need to break you. That's what I need. I need to break it. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see if I can do it this way. What in the name of crap is going on here? You! Come with me. Okay. Now maybe I can select this. There we go. And I can scale it. Huzzah! But of course I can't do it that way. That's fun. Okay. No, I just wanna pull from the one side. Oh, Blender, I hate you so much. Let's see if I can get it in the center, and then we'll just scale it. Is that right? That looks about right. I have a sneaking suspicion it's not quite right. It's not quite right. Look at that. Look at that son of a bitch trying to make me look like an idiot. Oh, and of course I can't select the thing without going to the center. Why is everything you do hard, Blender? I don't get. Why can't anything be simple? Okay, now I have to do that 6 more times. Let's go back to the render view so you guys can see what's actually happening here. Yeah. So now you can see I have the whole of the texture on this cube. Maybe. 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 Nope. Nope. There we go. And it's sideways. Dope. Where's that cube again? I need to rotate this so it's correct. That looks upside down to me. I guess it doesn't really matter. If we're making it tileable, it shouldn't really matter, but they just need to all be somewhat alignable. Really, I guess if I'm making this as a wall texture, not a cube texture, I only need to tile it at one direction. Let's do that. Let's do that. So let's get... Oh, boy. Let's only worry about that direction first. So let's go ahead and go back to Photoshop, which I will remember to do in OBS this time. We can definitely make this a cube. This will make it a cube, but let's not worry about that right now. So let's go... What did I do here? Oh, that's the paste. Okay. I am. Yep. That's absolutely what I'm doing. I'm making a high-end Minecraft texture pack, which we could. Hey, let's sell that. let's all get rich making Minecraft stuff. Dark the image into the shader option. Drag. Never mind. Okay. Is it just a shader? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to drag the texture into the shader. I'll remember that for later. Okay. So right now, these are texture tileable. The outer edges of this image are tileable. They just are, because now when you loop this, it will look dope. So what I want to do is I'm just going to grab... Why are you being weird, yo? Is 4 my base texture? I'm not sure. Why are none of these working? Aha! I've discovered it. So that's... These are all of my base files. Perfect. 1 and 3. Nope. 2 and 3. 1 goes down here. 2 and 3. You're coming with me, buddy. Over here. And then 1 and 4. Oops. 1 and 4 moving up here. Bump. Okay. So we're back to... Now this is tileable this direction, and it doesn't really need to worry about being up and down, because up and down aren't going to match. But this will work for a wall. So let's look at... We need to make sure this middle seam is clean. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to go view, turn off my extras so I can see that. You can see now that there's quite a bit of distortion there. So let's go ahead and clean that up. Let's just grab this. Oops, before I do anything, we're going to call this one four-way. Gross. Okay, we're going to make a new copy of these. We're going to merge these. We're going to call this wall texture. Well, let's call it brick. Nope. What is this? What is this? This is like granite? Slab? What do we call this? Whatever. Stone wall. That's fine. Hide all of these. Could probably put those in. Tiles. Okay, so we're back to this, and now I can do this kind of stuff again. So I'm going to grab a pretty big chunk of this because I need those two to really fix their shit. Oops. Oops. Let's see, maybe even grab it from over here. Bloop. That works pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to grab this corner. I should have patched that, not moved it. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do this kind of stuff because of the way Photoshop is built. So you can either... right now I have it on source. You can also do destination. Or maybe I have it the other way around. So now it'll paste this there. And maybe that's a better way to do it. So let's go ahead and do that from now on. I really like this corner over here. We're just going to try to paste that like right there. Not too bad. That's not too bad. I might go in and use the healing brush on this. And what that does is it basically grabs a few places and then looks around and starts trying to like clean it up. So if there's a like a very definitive break, you can kind of go in and it'll even out. And it's procedurally does that. I might even be able to do this. You kind of lose that high definition, but you can do that with this too. Now we just need to fix this. So that's a fun little trick, little Photoshop function that a lot of people don't quite use. I'm gonna grab. I don't want it to look too weird. We're gonna grab up here. I think that's a good line right there. I do want the corner, and then I'm gonna move that over here and kind of go blap. Yeah. And for the most part, like, see that right there is going to be a weird artifact when I make the bump map. So I'm just gonna nudge that out of existence. Goodbye. There we go. And like, I can still see the blur. I can see where the Photoshop error is, but most people will not, unless they're like really digging in for it. And even that is still a little too grungy. Like it's a smooth spot. That's gonna bother me. Grab some of this. Nope, right here. There we go. No one will know. No one will know except for me. It'll drive me crazy in my sleep at night. Yeah. Oops. Okay, that was a really good, that one right there, like that's a really great line. So let's just keep using it. Let's just keep using this one. Oops, that's weird. I just lost where we were working. That's a good thing though. That means that means the melding is happening. Let's grab this stone. Looks like this is like a big puzzle you have to put together, which is kind of fun. Let's grab this. Put that over here. Is that the same size as that one? It's a little off, and I'm losing some of the texture. So let's grab... You know what? Let's cheat a little bit. No, let's not. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we just grab this whole zone right here and just kind of move it over and let... How did that work? Not too bad. Like it's kind of a weird brick, but it fits. Let's do a little bit of reconstruction here. Let's grab this and just kind of, we'll just go like that, and maybe that'll give it a little extra texture. Make it a little more organic. Yeah, I like that. This one right here, that's a pretty big chunk. We can either see if we can just like level that out a little bit and then heal it. We'll try the healing brush. I doubt this will work well. It's pretty bad. There we go. We can kind of redraw these lines in. That'll help with some of it. Yep. See, that was bad. We might need to redo that corner. Let's redo the corners, and I think we'll call that one good. What's a good corner? That's pretty good. We'll just steal this one. I hope people are blown away by the Photoshop wizardry that is happening right now, because I always feel weird showing people my Photoshop stuff. This one's really dark, and we have that. This is a weird, like, weird symmetry one. See if we can make that a little more organic. That. Go ahead. Yeah. I have had to do that, yeah. People are... I worked with a lot of scientists. No offense to scientists. And they would take pictures of, like, fish and stuff and be like, can you get the other half of that fish in there? And it's like, no, it doesn't exist. Like, you didn't take a picture of that half of the fish. That's not how that works at all. Ooh, that's interesting. Cool. Yep. That is the way of the world. Photos are static. Enhance. That's not how it works. Yeah, like all the things I'm doing right now are, oops, that's not what I wanted. This is machine learning. Like, this is the computer trying to extrapolate things based on its surroundings. So, what's the horse button? Like, draw the horse. Now, cut it out. Now make a completely new horse. Yeah, right. Just like that. Like Photoshop being like, check this out. You can just draw around the fish. Like, fuck you. That's not how that brush actually works. Trying to sell it to executives that don't actually know how things work at all. You definitely want to use this for your garbage. I have to be really careful here because I can't change this pixel without creating an artifact. Oh, we're not going up and down. We're not going up and down. This is fine. If I were doing the quad, you have to be really careful about your edges because they have to match up. So generally, I will tell people to basically don't edit the last like 5 pixels just so that it matches up properly on the next slide. That wasn't right. I just copied that over instead of cloning it. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, like that looks pretty solid. I don't see the line anymore. I think that is good to go. You can still see a little bit of the mirroring happening here where I cut the image. Like right there, that will probably break. That will probably, if I clone this over and over and over again, people are going to see that weird kind of unnatural artifact. So I'm just going to remove it. Use the healing brush and just, oops. The healing brush is a pretty cool tool. I should have showed you guys that. So basically what I've been doing is I was just moving chunks. You can do the same thing with the healing brush. And it just stamps in the, like, here, I'll check this out. If I click here and then go here, woo, you can clone whatever's 3 centimeters to the right. Not a bad tool. Not a bad tool, but it is finicky sometimes. You just got to be careful with it. But it's fun stuff. Fun stuff. People are really good at picking out small textures. Like this, I can still see these 2 mirrored eye things. It's like, why is that like that? So I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. Whoops. Not what meant do. Not what meant do. Cool. Okay. Has anybody ever been to that website of like these people don't exist? That Reddit page where they're just like people made by algorithms. It's so creepy. Yeah, I like that's the thing. Like it looks totally legit. Yeah, go for it. It's terrifying. So I'm gonna say this is a Photoshop file. It might be a website. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go back to Blender. I think it's a Reddit thread. Now let's go back to whatever the fuck we were doing earlier. Texture? Yes. So instead of using Stone 1 JPEG, I'm gonna see. Hopefully I can use the PNG file, a PSD file, so that I can edit it on the fly. Is that our file? That looks right. That looks like our file. How did that update? How did that update, though? I don't know if it did. Materials. Where's my material edit? There we go. Got it. Yeah, I need to change this. Right? Like, that person doesn't exist. Absolutely. They do look like actual people. Whoop. Shift. Okay, so now I have my cube here. This cube spot should be... I want this to be 1-to-1. I don't know why it's... I don't want it to map it. Is there a way for me to change that? Oh, I bet, yeah. Why is this doing this? This is a box, and it is a box texture now. Why is it... Man, I don't understand. Let's just delete all of these cubes. Fuck these cubes, right? Fuck them. Let's just make a plane. Let's just make a plane. See what happens when we drag that material that now doesn't exist, apparently, onto it. Dope. Oh, thank you. Okay, now we have some stuff. Now we have some things to do. That's color. No, I want image. Yes, base color. I want this. Can I double click this? Oh, come on. I know exactly what I want, and it just won't let me do it. It drives me crazy. Wall texture. Yes. Yes, we're getting places. Okay. Connect that to the base color. Yes, we have a thing. Why are you being weird? What's going on here? Oh, because it's flat. Dope. Why are you rotating on a weird... God damn it. I hate you, Blender. So much do I hate you. Constrain. Constrain to the Z-axis. R. Why is it crooked? I'm so confused. It's just doing whatever the hell it wants now. Ah! I hate it. I hate it so much. All right, Control A. We'll make another cube. Boop. People are just like, I'm done with this shit. I'm out. I don't want anything to do with this. Yeah, whoever... I guess it's probably because it's called the D&D podcast and I'm trying to make, like, tiles. Which makes sense. I mean, this is for a D&D game. Absolutely is for a D&D game. And if I make these work properly, you can use these for Roll20. You You can use them for... Why are you doing this? Once again, I know how to do all of this in 3ds Max, like, just reflexively. And having to figure out how to detach this, which usually could just right-click and break, is what I want to do. Right-click, break UVs. That's stitch, which is the opposite. I want the opposite of stitch and weld. I want not that. I want not that completely. But I really do think I'm going to have to do it individually. And then I want you to stack. I want to stack the UVs. How do I stack the UVs? That's the proper term. That's the term that is supposed to be used. But apparently not. Can I just... Snap toggles is tab. Okay. G is move. R is rotate. S is size. Okay. Okay. So they want me to pick it up and then use the keyboard shortcuts. Snap invert. No. Snap X, Y. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I can do that. Click. Click. Scale again? Resize? Yes. Yes. Maybe? It's still a little bit off. Can I grab this one over here too? I swear to crap, if this is crooked, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. You know, we could just circumvent Blender altogether. I was trying to use Blender as a way to, like, show you what I'm doing in real time. But it might be faster if I just write the script and put it inside of Aegis. Aegis? Aegis? I hate that word. Click, drag, reset. No! Why? Why are you doing this to me? Follow active quads. No, don't do that. I just want a transform tool, not your stupid scale tool. And now I'm gonna have little edges on here that are not gonna look right. So, come on. What if everything but drag and drop? How about shut up? Everything I do has to be... Can I constrain it to the board, please? Can I snap it, please? Please to snap? Please to snap? Alright, we're going to hope that's right. And now we're going to check. Why isn't that showing up? That should 100% be showing up. Oh, I know why. Okay, let's go back to the texture painting. Nope, shading. There we go. New. Where the crap did it go? I don't remember what I did. This one. Okay. This is wall texture PSD. I need to take my color and put it on the base texture. It's sideways. No, yeah, it's sideways. Super cool. All right, let's go back to UV editing, and we will rotate this. How's that look? Is that the right side up? Why do you hate me so? Why, Father? Why? I guess it's brother. Why, brother? Why? Duplicate. Now, oh, I can constrain just the face. I like it. Okay. Go. 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 Damn it. This one. Nope. God damn it. And now it's still... I don't want the face. I want all of it. Am I in the wrong mode? I might be in the wrong mode. M. Object mode. Shift D. Now constrain. Yes! And see now... No seam! No seam at all. Okay. And then we can just keep doing that. No, snap. Huh. I hate you. I hate you so much. Shift D and then Control. Okay. And so that can be our wall texture. So now we should be able to put that in the game. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think that's pretty good, actually. Something else fun we can do. Maybe we can just extrapolate the bump map from it inside of the texture paint. Shading. So if we take this and we put it as the roughness, is that the bump map equivalent? Yeah, that's not bad. Look at that. Got some sexy walls going on here. Let's crank up the clear coat roughness. That's not what I want. Let's make it metallic rocks, because everybody loves metallic rocks. Hell yeah. We can drop the specular so it's not quite so shiny. Or we can make it really shiny. Or that won't do anything. Great. Great. Thanks, Blender, for making me look like an idiot all the time. Normal map. That's what I wanted. Instead of roughness, let's put that as the normal map. It's probably not going to work quite well. But it still looks pretty good. That's pretty sharp. Okay, so I like that. I like that. So let's save that out as a JPEG. And then we'll input it into the game. Stone wall. Let's think of a cool name for this. What would you call this? This looks like granite? Is that granite? It might be granite. It's some kind of volcanic. Could be basalt. Let's go dark stone. Let's go stone, dark. Stone, wall, dark. We'll do that. 0, 1. Because we might make more of these. Okay. Now, for the fun stuff. I'm going to save this out again. Looks like it's good. Oh, I don't have Quixel installed anymore? Well, that's a bummer. I wonder when that... Oh, Quixel Suite 3.2. There we go. This might explode. We'll find out. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's get some... Oh, I bet. I absolutely bet. We're going to convert this to a normal map. This is a program called Quixel. It's literally just designed to... ooh, that is the wrong direction. That is not what I want. I want that... I want the depth the other way. Can I do that? Ooh, it doesn't like that at all. This is basically designed to create normal maps. I'm going to do map converter, I think. I want the... I don't know if you guys can see this or not, so that's let me know. Okay. Still in Blender. Got it. Photoshop. Okay. That's all right. Gotcha. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's undo that. Can we undo that? I don't think we can. I think I done screwed the pooch. Oh, that is not what I thought you were going with that, but that sounds funny. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we have the wall normal map in here now. Is that what I want? Is that right? That should be fine. How's that look? I mean, it still looks flat, but... Cat, really? Why are you doing this to me? What? No, you can't step on my keyboard. What is it? What has happened in your life that requires you to do this? You know the rules. There's no cats on the table. No, you can't walk this way. I don't understand. I know I'm not allowed to do this normally, but today, fuck it. Okay. Oh, here we go. So this should be... Ooh. That's not what I want. Whatever. I'm kind of done with this right now. Cat, you can't just walk away and then come running back thinking you can get by. That's not how this works. I'm not that stupid. Thank you. Okay. Let's do... That's the subsurface color. That's not what I want. There is a whole bunch of crap we can do with this now. And I'm way excited about it. Where are you guys at? Are you in Blender right now? Okay. Okay, let's do... I don't like that. Let's... diffuse map? Let's do diffuse map. No, I don't want diffuse. I want normal. Yeah, sorry. Hold on, give me a second. Blender files. Stonewall Dark 1 JPEG. Okay, open. Blender, Photoshop. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm processing the thing right now. My computer might explode at any given point. Computer. Oh, now Endu's like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I do not know. Go get the hell out of here. I did not ask for 3Do to open. And now it's just a blank screen. Cool. Get out of here. What the hell is going on? Like, it just melted. I don't know why. No, don't save that. Map converter. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that is making a difference. Active dock. Let's do it. Here we go. Yeah, that looks about right. That is so dirty. We could try it. It's dirty, but we'll try it. Let's try it out. Oh, that's not what I want. Blender files. Wall normal. Yes, replace it. Yeah, highest quality. And then let's go back to Blender and see what happens. See if that updates automatically or if it's going to explode. Did you do? Did do thing? No? Okay. 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 Great. Great. Dope. Dope. Nope, that's not what I want. I feel like that's not doing anything, but maybe it is. You know, it might be adding a little bit of texture to it. I wonder if we put that as the roughness map, if it'll look better. Ooh, that's weird. The normal map is applying color, which it should not be doing, so fuck this program. Let's go over to Aegis and see what it looks like in Aegis. Let's do that. I think that might be a smarter thing to do. So I'm going to go back to Photoshop real quick. Blender, you can go fuck yourself. That's fine. Yep, get that out of there. Nope. That's fine. We'll keep that open. Yeah, we'll keep that open for right now. Okay. Aegis Online. You know, if I can't I can't defend Blender anymore because I just shit on it so often. Yeah, Blender's mine to shit on. That's what. Uh-oh. 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 Well, looks like Aegis is having an issue. We somehow removed the button to access the files. So, yeah, we're going to close that. That's okay. So I'm going to have to do this manually, which is fine. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Where did I put all of the things? Local low. There we go. So I am actually going to have to input this directly into the Aegis files, which I hope soon will not be able to have to do that. I think people should be able to just... I hope people will eventually be able to just load the packages. That's just... No, it's just something you gotta work on. So what I'm gonna do currently, I have a texture file, which you can't see, which is great. Let's see if I can just give you guys a desktop view. Display capture. Monitor 1. Display capture. Okay. So that's that. Are you guys actually seeing that? You are. But it needs to be below these two things. There we go. Okay, let's open this puppy up. Where did you go? So I got my notepad open. Now I need to copy the textures I just made into the texture files, which are right here. Where did we make those? Made them in Blender. Wall dark 1 and wall normal. We will copy those over to the file. And now I need to make a material pack for it. Default wall material pack. So this is the script I have to work with here. We're going to file, save as, and save this as a... what do we call this? Wall dark? Stone wall? Yeah, let's see if I can find it anywhere. Working on it. I should have called it wall stone dark. I don't think I did that though. Because right now it's labeled as a stone. Stone block list, stone block like blah 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 blah. Well, let's just do it right. Let's just rename it. Wall stone dark. Okay. Wall stone dark is now getting put into the texture folder. Oh, I moved it. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to copy. I want to copy it. Copy here. Okay, wallstone dark.jpg. Cool. So default wall. Yes, we're gonna need to save this as wall stone dark dot matte pack. Yep. I hope you guys can see this now. So now I can change the name here to wall stone dark. So that way it'll show up in the Aegis Online folder as that. Our base texture is going to be not B-wall, but we're going to change that to wall stone dark.jpg. And we're going to leave these alone because we don't need to do that. We do have a normal map called, which I didn't change the title of that. I probably should have done that real quick. F2. Normal. Copy that over. Copy here. So we need to create the text for it. Textures. Wallstone dark. Normal. .jpg. Okay, that should do it. And I'm just going to save that. Close that. Open up Aegis again. Play. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so if we did this right... Oh, it's loading the files. I'm going to give that a second. Ah! Clear map. I don't need you. Anytime you're ready, game. What is that was taking on? Yeah, it's porting. Okay. Or I broke it. Or I broke it completely. And we'll find out very soon. Maybe I don't need to be in play mode. Oh, it's not happy at all. We'll see how that do. We'll see how that do. Maybe. Okay, I have a wisp now, so that's a bonus. Okay. Tab. Wall tool. So this is our wall right now. That's the default material. What did we call that? We called that wall, right? Wallstone dark. All right. I have double-click that. Wallstone dark.matte pack. Hell yeah. Okay, we got a stone wall now. That looks pretty good. It's pretty... It doesn't have a lot of seams to it. It looks like it got squashed a little bit. But the normal map looks great, which is good. Like, it looks pretty rough. Let's see if we can adjust the scaling on it. No, that would be in the design thing, because right now it's building walls in, like, 5-foot chunks instead of 10-foot chunks. That's something interesting we could work with, too. We could make we might need to make these not square textures. We might need to make them half as long. So, like, twice as tall as they are high. I bet this looks really good on... like a half wall, which I don't think are currently in the build. They're not. Okay, that's something I can talk to Thomas about. But yeah, so that's kind of the process. You go through, you build a texture, you put it in your files, and you make a small script for it, and then it goes. So that's a lot of fun. That works. We have that, so I will send those over to be... Hopefully this can be put in the game as like a base texture, so that everyone will have it. And now that we have a workflow, and it's been in 2 hours, we can start coming up with new stuff. So, hell yeah. Woo! What should we make next? That's the question. Get out of here. Dirt? Dirt wall? Should we make a bigger stone wall? Yeah, like actual maybe I have a texture for a giant rigid, a giant rigid one. Let's take a look. Textures. Where did you go? Where did you go? There we go. Okay. Crystals. Why do I have pictures of crystals? That's pretty dope. Should I make wood walls? What's a good D&D dungeon wall type? Yeah, like maybe living stone, kind of like just one solid slab of stone. Sure. So now knowing what we know about the tile, I wonder if I should change this to make it just half as big. We could try that. Let's try that. So we're basically going to crop file, save as. We're going to save this as a new PNG. PSD, sorry. Wall tall base. Okay, let's find a good stone texture. We got a lot of wood. Got a lot of wood. Yeah, I got a lot of wood here. You know, this one's kind of cool. But that's more of a floor texture. Got one of these. That's too close, though. That's a lot of fungus. Part of the problem with a lot of these is if they have too much texture in them, the texture will repeat too much, and it'll look real weird. Like right here, like this crack would go through the entire scene over and over and over again. So it might be something worth finding just like, that's not too bad. The resolution on that one's pretty crummy, though. What is this? This looks like, that's just concrete. I also want to keep these a little low key, like kind of muter tones, so that if you adjust the, ooh, hello brick wall. That could be really cool. That would be like high fantasy brick. Not bad, though. Let's do a stone. Let's do a stone one first. Oh man, there's a lot of really good textures in here. I like those. How does this one look? Oof, that's illegible. That one's not bad. That one's pretty uniform. It's a little dark, so maybe if we... Let's go ahead and place that. I'm going to kill the saturation on it so it just looks gray. Yeah, and then we'll... what's this going on here? Okay. Oh, see, this might be an issue too, but maybe not. The darkness might work in our favor since we're making wall textures. So let's just flip it vertically and then. Shut up, Photoshop. Do your job. Okay. This might just look like a carpet. Now that I'm looking at it, like this might be a whole lot of bad. Rasterized layer. So we can do the same thing we did last time. We just cut along here and Control X, Control V. So that's the difference between Control V and Control Shift V. If you just Control V something, it generally pastes to the center of the screen. So like if I Control C and then Control V, it just pastes it kind of randomly wherever the hell it feels like going. And then you got to move it around. Control Shift V pastes it to exactly where it was before. So wherever it was cut from, it places it right there. Pastes in place is what it's called. And so that way if you're trying to, whoops. Nope, not what I want. Oh no, Photoshop not happy. File too big. That way if you you need to copy someone's face, you can just like bip, 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 and then Control C, Control Shift V, and now there should be a, whoops. Whoops. I'll show an example. If I cut that and then I Control Shift V, it just puts it back, but on a new layer. So that way now I have the option of editing that without moving it, versus Control V, which I think is going to put it, yeah, right in the center, which is not what we want. So now it's like over here. So just a little tip. I think that works across all of the Adobe products. Illustrator as well. Illustrator is where I use that the most. Now I gotta delete all my shenanigans. Nope. Hey, what program do people use the most? I don't know, Word? Yeah, let's copy the Word shortcuts. Maybe. That might be the case. Okay, so those are lined up now. Let's turn off our rulers. And you can see that like really thin line here. Since I'm just doing a straight line and this is already so chaotic, there's a pretty cool little trick we can do here with the healing brush. So I'm going to use the spot healing brush. And I'm going to grab a brush that is, oh, it's not going to let me fiddle with it. That's a bummer. Okay. You used to be able to do that. Probably broke stuff too much. But I do have a pretty soft brush. I'm going to do content aware. I'm just going to squiggle. I'm going to squiggle. I'm going to squiggle. I'm going to squiggle, squiggle. Because if you just, that's not even the right spot. I forgot to merge the photos, so we're going to go ahead and do a bunch of that crap. Merge this down. I'm not going to merge this down yet. I'm going to copy this real quick. Just okay. Catch you later. This is not for everybody. So that kind of worked, but there is a little bit of a line there, so I'm gonna kind of pull some of these dark spots around, just so that it doesn't look quite so straightly uniform. I think that's pretty good. That's it. That one's done. Yeah, so we'll just save that out real quick as wall, stone. What should we call this one? Wall, stone, really? Let's do cave. Cave. 01. That's fine. Photoshop. Oops, I saved that as a Photoshop file. My bad. That needs to be a JPEG, please. That one's not going to have a material texture, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to try this, though. This is going to be kind of an experimental one. I don't want to just squish it, right? Because that's what it's going to look like in the game, I think. So I think what would be better is if we redo, let's just crop it. Let's crop it first. Let's get our stuff back here. I don't want it a ratio. I just want a clear ratio. There we go. Okay. So now this should be 512 by whatever, which is fine. And then we're just going to do the exact same process we did, but this big. That's it. And you don't have to do it directly in the middle. You can absolutely, I think I'm on this layer. You can absolutely just drag this over. That should have been a new layer though. Drag this over and then just grab your other layer and match it up, like snap it to the side. Because it doesn't really matter where that is. Oops. As long as you get the spacing right. This one's a little off. There we go. Ooh, why is that short? Apparently I didn't cut very well. Let's try that one more time. So if you have like weird artifacts right in the middle, you can definitely do it this way to kind of avoid those areas. Get out of here. Did I just... No, come on. Come on, me. There we go. What's going on here? Let's start this one more time. We'll give it one more shot, and then I will lose my mind. We're just going to hard cut this, so let's stop mucking about. There we go. Oh, nope, gotta merge it. Something I've noticed while you're doing this, you can get really fine-tuned with this, and you can actually go in and just hand paint this stuff out. If you try to find the flow of whatever it is you're healing, it generally does a little better. Like, too much contrast can really freak it out. I think that's it. We'll try that. So we'll try this wall cave tall. We'll save that. Okay. Now I just got to go in here, and we'll make new materials for this. Wallstone cave tall. Okay. Oops, I did that wrong, but whatever. So this is just a regular one. I need to grab my textures and move all of them over. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Nope. Oop, there we go. So I'm back to this. So I have both of the tall and the regular cave. So I'm just gonna. I just copied the same material folder out, so it exists. Like, I just made a copy of each of them and renamed it. And then we just need to drag and drop our new textures. Sorry, Blender files. Wallstone texture, wallstone. We need to copy them over. I could create a bump map for them, but I'm gonna wait. I'll clear this one out since I don't have that yet, and I can just come back in here and re-edit those later. So this is cave tall. So that should be cave tall. Save that, and then over here, wall texture, cave. Yeah, I'm just gonna erase the normal map because we don't have a normal map. Stone cave. This is just stone cave. Whoops. E. Save all. We know these are saved now. I don't think that's gonna upload quite yet. I might have to restart the program. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to restart the program, but yeah, it's not happy. It's broken now because I did that. So exit. Save changes. No. Dope. How do I want to do this? see if that loads. Yeah, we did it. Okay. So I should be able to go to the wall tool. Scroll over to all wall textures. Okay, so this is the one. This is the one we made that was. Oh, didn't work. Okay, something was wrong, which is fine. What did we do different here? Is it not loaded, or did I just... All fires are present. Okay, let's try the other one. Game design! Sometimes things don't work. Yep, both broken. Okay. So, let's go back to our... Whoop. What did we do wrong here? Base texture. Textures, wall, stone, cave, tall, .jpg. Is that what I saved it as? Wall, stone, cave, tall, .jpg. And that is wall, stone, cave, tall, .matpack. Wall, stone, cave, tall, .matpack. Usually it has something to do with, like... Oh, here's what I screwed up. I accidentally saved the title like that instead of a lowercase t. So I saved the JPEGs incorrectly, so they didn't call the reference correct, which to normal people makes no goddamn sense, but to me, that's how programs do. I once again think I'm gonna have to restart because I don't think these load. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just restart it real quick. Exit. Yes. Boop, 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 beep. Yeah. That'll be pretty awesome. Do you know when you get your new computer stuff set up? Hell yeah. Okay, let's try this again. I would like, and I've talked to Kale about this, like when you open up the wall materials, I only want this to show wall materials. Like there's no reason you to see all this stuff. So hopefully all that will start getting cleaned up in the next week or two. I know he's got a bunch of stuff going on right now, which I totally get. So bear with us as it slowly gets built. But because there's so much customization stuff to this, I'm really excited. I think there will be a lot of... Oh, yeah. That's not too bad. Yeah. So I think that's a good way to be. That looks pretty good. So that's the original one. And now let's look at the tall version. Maybe that's a better way to do it. So this is the tall. See if we can get a good lighting. There's a good lighting spot right there. Let's do that. Okay. I think that's better. That's not squashed. Like you can see the difference here. Maybe I can see the difference here, but like I think that looks much better for both of them. So I might go back in and remake the stone texture truncated. Which is a pain in the ass, but it's doable. It's totally doable. And that doesn't have a normal map on it, so I don't know how much we need the normal maps, but I can always generate those pretty easily. Welcome. I haven't been looking at the YouTube chat. I feel so bad now. I've been so involved. How dare me, indeed. Gotcha. There are 7 people watching, so hello everybody. I hope this is interesting. If it's not, I apologize. But that's good. Okay, well, we'll keep going at it. So I can go back and change that stone thing another time. So I think that's good. Let's see if we can find a good dirt texture to go with this. If you guys want to download Aegis online, you can. It's free now, and I can show you how to edit this stuff. And I can give you all the files when I'm done here, so people can use them if they'd like. What else we got? Oh, that's a cool stone pattern. That would be a pain in the ass to do, though. So let's not do that. What is that? You know what? Maybe I should just do this. Let's play a game. Let's play a game called Let's Pick the Next One. It's going to be a little laggy because it's a little bit away. That one's kind of cool. I like that. That one might be a good one to use. It's kind of a mixture of the two. It's like old brick wall. Yeah. That one's kind of cool. That's a really, really hard texture. And there's a bit of a curvature in the lens, so I might have to correct that before it actually gets usable. I could also make wood. Like, do people do wood in dungeons? Is that a thing people do? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Kind of like these like hewn concrete walls. Just really distressed. Boo, boo, boo. These are just big rocks. Like, I don't know if these would be good. Cave walls. Oh, hey, cool signage. I think this is the current, this one's already in the game, but it's a floor tile. I actually made this one. I did this one a long time ago. Yeah, the stone block tile. Should probably rename it to a wall. Got some nice rebar stuff in here. Stone floors. Lots of telephone poles. That could be interesting. A wall of flesh. We could paint that, I guess. Nothing but plywood. Plywood everywhere. Those are really pretty doors. Well, now we're into the wood. Mahogany. Okay, well, let's take a look. Maybe rusty metal walls. That could be interesting. Grass. Let's look at some of the concrete. Maybe one of these would be good. That's not too bad. But that would just be, once again, that would be like flat stone. I suppose that's not a bad thing, though. Asphalt. Maybe there's like some dried earth textures we could find. That'd be kind of cool. That's not bad. Kind of like cracked. Yeah, but that might be too detailed. I don't know how well that would tile. Rusted concrete. I like that. Welcome back to the Rookzer0 Drawcast, where we look at pictures of stuff for hours. Good. Yeah, we could make the portal panels. Whoa. Let's see what else. This is all okay. We're into dirt. We're back into the dirt. These are doors. Okay, so we missed the dirt section. Cracks, dirt. So these are kind of our options. None of these are popping out at me. Doors. There's lots of great doors in this. Well, what do people think? What should we do today? It's 11 o'clock. Maybe we should get back and do some actual drawing. Yeah, I do need to work on the Derpy Dragon some more. You know what could be really creepy? If the whole thing was made out of bark. That actually... Let's try this. Let's try this image. Let's do that. That's going to look super creepy and kind of flesh-like. Just need to find a good spot that could be easily tileable. Let's go like right there. It's got that weird bud at the bottom. Pretty sure that's the technical term. Yeah. Check out the bud on that tree. How dare I indeed. There we go. Uh-oh. Something weird happened. Alright. You win. You win this round, tree bark. That didn't feel right to me. Did that not feel right to anybody else? What's going on here? Something weird is happening. Let's just undo all this shit. Okay. Control X, Control Shift V. Move. Nope, now I've cloned it. Okay. I think I know what's going on now. Okay. We're halfway there. Nope. Merge down. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. 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 Nope, that looks bad. Just gotta correct these tree irregularities. The tregularities. Just kind of give it down. Okay, that should do it. Wall, tree, creepy, tall. Save. Go back to the JPEGs. Save. Okay. Do go here. Close that. File. Save as. Wall. Tree. Creepy. Dot. Impact. Save. Oh, that was wrong. Should be matte pack. Not impact. This is going to change the file type. Yeah, that was the point. That was the intent. No. This done broke. What do? Wall. Tree. Creepy. And then we're going to change that to wall, tree, creepy again. Pretty easy once you kind of get the flow of what you're supposed to be doing. It's just a matter that you are. This is like old school Oblivion editing. If anybody ever did that stuff. Blender files. Copy into here. Copy here. Give this one more go. Sorry, I'm going to have to fiddle around with it for a second. Whoa. Blender, you can kill yourself. That was mean. That's not what I want to say. I can't make it go away. That was probably the most violent thing I've ever said on stream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really just... Right, that was a Twitch comment. Man, I'm so mad at Blender. I need to not be mad at Blender anymore. Yeah, but paying for a better program requires lots of money that I don't have, so... Hashtag please send $3,000 for actually, I don't know how much it is. Yeah, it's a year subscription now for 3D Studio Max, which sucks. And I think it's like $500 or $600, which is a bummer. Yeah, nope, that's the thing. Yep. I haven't played with DaVinci yet. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. There we go. So we go to the wall tool. Stone floor square. I think that was that other texture I made. That was. So I could go back in and make that actually blocky again. I think that would look pretty good too. So I might do that. Might need to talk to Kale first before I do that and see if he wants to change the way the maps are built, but I can also do that. So let's go back to the wall textures. Wall stone cave. Didn't double click. I would say that's a feature, but definitely not a feature. That you have to double click those. That's the tall. Tall definitely does look better. Okay, and then that's the same one. What am I saying? I just lied to myself. Double click. There we go. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. All stone dark. Did we make a dark tall? We didn't yet. Maybe I'll do that before I sign off today. I do want to work on the dragon, so we'll definitely be going back to the dragon here in a little bit. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Wall, tree, creepy. And the file I have here is called wall, tree, creepy, tall? Oh. Well, poop on a stick. Okay, so that's saved. Now I gotta restart this though. Exit. Yep. Blue. Blue. Booting up. Boom, boom. Okay, let's try that again. Double click. Oh yeah, that's weird. It's weird. I kind of like it. It is very tileable. Like you can see where because the color variation is so drastic, but that's serviceable. Like that's definitely usable. If you needed to make a quick dirt dungeon, you could. I think that's viable. We could probably go in and just mesh out some of this light area. Let's check that out. Maybe we can just edit the texture. What we can do, like I said, we basically don't want to ever touch these edges, but we can try to grab a whole bunch of this and then use the patch tool. And I think we want source. Yeah. That might give us a little bit of a better blend. Same thing over here. We just try to like, bloop. That might make it worse actually, but we could try it. I guess the other thing we could do is we could check. And then we'll just drop that over here. Boop. Replace that file. Then we'll restart Aegis again. Okay. If you have any questions about Aegis Online or doing these things, you can let me or Kale Quick know. We're pretty active about helping people about it. So, where did I put that? That's a little better. It's not as harsh. But it's still, you still see the texture there. So that is something you could slowly build on. I bet like right here, if we started over with a new texture and like cloned this out so that it was the same uniform thought all the way across, we'd probably have a better blend. But you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. So either way, that worked out kind of cool. Let's fix. Oh, sure. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit here, and So this is the wall texture we made earlier, right? I mean, it is. I'm not trying to convince anybody. Now let's do it the right way. Let's do it the right way instead of trying to cheese the system, because that always ends badly. This one? Yeah, okay. So we're going to do the same thing we did before. I like this side a little better, I think. So we're going to do, let's see, make sure we do that right. And then we're going to snippy snip it. Should go right to 512, please. Right to 512, please. Come on. Come on. Come on. God damn it. There we go. Okay. Okay. So what we can try now here, too, is this doesn't matter. Well, whatever. We'll roll with it. We'll just roll with it. Control X. Control Shift V. Nope. Shift to drag. Shift to drag. Ah! What have I done? And now we're just going to have to go back in and do the same thing we did last time. Where'd you go? This one. I don't like that as much as I do the... I forgot to merge them. Merge down. I'm gonna use the patch tool. You know what? I bet I could do this. If I'd got a really straight edge on this. I needed that to be destination, not source. My scrubby zoom has broken. Nice, that worked pretty well. Okay. So we have a new way to do this. Here we go. Yeah, just gonna grab this one. Go all the way down, and then we'll just move you over here. Doop. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oop. So far, so good. This one's going to be rough. I think we're going to grab this stone over here. And actually give it a whole new facade. That's a little too much, too similar to the other one. So let's go ahead and kind of get that its own detail. Those are identical, and that makes me mad. Okay. Let me use the spot healing brush here. There's a regular healing brush. Bleh. Sure. Yeah, let's just go like this. I think this is working out pretty good. Pretty good. And, ooh, hello. That's not what I don't know what that was. Yeah. Dope. Nope, that didn't work at all. This is going to be a weird spot unless we fix it manually, so that's a bummer. We got a T-junction. Where's another? Let's just grab this one. I went the wrong way. I need this part of the T-junction. Dude. I think we did it. Okay. Save as. I'm going to trick this one out because I don't want to have to reload the texture. So we are just going to call this one wall stone cave. No. Rename. Stone cave 01. Wallstone cave. Save. Yes. And then I'm just going to replace the other file inside of the Aggie campaign. And that way, I don't think that's going to work. I think we're going to have to reload it, which is fine. Ta-da-da-da-da. If any of you wanted to become video game designers, this is the job. This is how it goes. Constantly opening and closing the program over and over and over again, trying to change one small thing. It's not bad. I like it. It's fun. Especially when things work. Like, I love seeing things come together. So hopefully this will be super dope. Wall, stone, cave? That doesn't sound right. What was this called? That's true. Uh-oh. That, that's absolutely fair. Wallstone. That's not right. This should be Wallstone Dark. Shouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know what I just deleted, but... Whoops. Oops. It is. Yeah, it's a matte pack. It's a material package. I dig it. Oh, no. What did I do? I understand. I understand what I did. This needs to go back here. Copy here. Did I undo a save file? Can you do that? Well, I have to resave this file out then. Save as. Interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh, that's not what I want to do. I'm gonna go file. Yeah, save as. Why didn't that work? Oh, because I erased the matte pack. If you don't save it that way, it freaks out. Wall stone dark. I'm just gonna make a new one because I don't know if I need to retain the old one. So I'm gonna make a stone tall dark. A dark, tall stone wall texture. Tall. Actually, I do have that normal. I could cut it. I'm not going to, though. I'll remake it later. Wall stone dark, tall. This is also why I camel case everything, for people that have seen me do that in the past. Which is just capitalizing every letter. Camel casing, I guess, is the front and back, but it's something I'm used to doing, and it helps me read when I have a billion files. Okay, that should work. That should work. I just have to start this over. Like always. Someone just beduped me, but I'm bored. How are you? Oh, that was 2 hours ago. Sorry, fandom. I hope it didn't stay boring. Let's see. Here we go. I don't think that was in reference to me. That was before we started streaming. I hope we get to see sweet art today. Today we're going to be drawing rocks. All right, let's get this going. Okay, wall, stone, dark, tall. So this is the old one. That's the old one. Wall, stone, dark, tall. Let's see if this works. Balls. What did I do? Did I forget to put it in the folder? That sounds like something I would do. Wall, stone, dark, tall. No, that's there. Did I not save it? Wallstone dark tall dot matte pack. Is there a space in there? I don't think there is. Wallstone dark tall dot matte pack. Okay, so that's fine. Textures wallstone dark tall. Wallstone dark tall. Wallstone dark tall. I did forget to put it in the folder. Idiot. Okay, let's try this one more time. I'm sitting there looking through the file folders, and I just read the matte pack instead of seeing the JPEG. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. That's right. It's like, that's not right at all. That's the opposite of correct. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Wallstone dark. Let's do this again so we have balls. Double tap. Double tap. Ooh, interesting. No, that looks all right. From up there, it looked a little weird, but it looks okay down here. That's so shiny. That's interesting. Did I forget to remove the specular map? I might have. No, it's gone. it's just a shiny wall. Good to know. The normal map would probably kick that down some. That's probably why. But that's serviceable. Like I think that could make a good dungeon. Good dungeon wall. We do have an interesting little, like, these two are really close together. I don't know if that's on these two. I bet we could probably just merge those into one brick, and it'd probably look better. Even though those are legit bricks, like those bricks exist. Oh, that's why it looks funny, because it's mirrored right here, so it becomes a double thing. So let's do that. Let's merge these two bricks, and I bet that will look a butt ton better. Sorry, I kind of talked over there, Druid. But that's kind of what I was saying with the, especially when you mirror things, like people's eyes catch those really, really well. Yeah, so it might actually be worth. See, like we broke this one up, so that one didn't really tell. But then these two right here, these two with that right next to it, really make it. Like you see it. It goes da 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 da. So So one of these will be different now. That will break up some of it. I think this brick is too visible. So let's mush this one up a little bit. Let's go ahead and just make this one. I need destination. So let's grab this and let's just put. Nope. Too close. Too close to the edge. Let's put that right there just to kind of kick that soft white spot out. And then these, same thing. I think if we add a little bit of darkness. Nope, I'm going to need a tall piece. Let's do this. Just to break up that dot pattern. Maybe a little more. Too close to the edge. Let's grab. That's pretty cool. We'll put that right there. Cool. Okay. And then we'll just save that out. This might be. I like that cool inclusion, but because it's being tiled so frequently, I think erring on the side of non-repetitiveness is going to be beneficial. So let's grab this one and see if we can just darken up that spot so it's not as... Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think that'll help a lot. Save as. We'll just replace those files straight up. Darkstone tall. Save. Replace. Highest quality possible. Grab Darkstone tall. Just copy it over here. Replace the file in destination. And we will restart Aggie. Aegis. Housed. Okay. One more time with feeling here. Let's see what we did today. So we got generic wall, which I don't know why that's the generic wall, but whatever. What else did we do today? We got wall cave. I didn't double click. That's my own fault. Oh no, I broke wall cave. What happened? Whatever, moving on. We'll come back to that. Wall cave tall. Wall cave tall works, so that's good. What was the other ones we got here? Wallstone dark. That's the old one. Which I think part of the problem is just where the light is. The light might be too harsh for that. Could be why it looks so shiny. But we did get the tall version. I think that looks a lot better. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. Cool beans. And then what's the last one? The wood one. Yeah, I still see the pattern of the two. Wait, didn't we change that? Or no, we changed it on the bottom. So that's fine. That does make it less abrasive, I think, on your eyes. And you don't see that white dot all over now either. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this might just be too dark for this image. Like, you're always going to see the repetitive blip, 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 blip of that. I don't think there's any way around that. That texture looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that one, too. I think if you weren't really worrying about it and you just kind of jumped into a dungeon, you would definitely just be like, yeah, okay, it's dirt. I think that's pretty great. I'm really looking forward to, like, the walls, getting the wall extension so you can have like lower walls and like sloped walls. That'll be really cool. That's all in the works. I might have to make special materials just for those, but that's not going to be too hard now that I've kind of got a system for it. So cool. Yeah. So that's that. I don't know what happened there. I bet it's just missing the texture. So I'll probably have to re-put that in. I could make the normal maps for this, but I think that's probably it. I think that's good place to stop. Gotta stretch it out. Ugh. So much crap to do. But yeah, we're getting somewhere, and that's fun, and I love it. And now people can actually make, their fun things. Something I didn't realize the other day until Kale told me is like if you have the door, you can pick the door up, oops, and then Q and E rotate it. I didn't know that, and so I kept doing stuff like this trying to make it work, and it drove me crazy. So Q and E, everybody, Q and E rotates the door, and then Z, X, and C snap it to a corner. So there you go, everybody. I think that's probably a good place to stop. I'm going to take a quick lunch break, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then I will probably stream the dragon drawing over on Twitch. If you want to follow me over there and give us a follow or whatever it is over there so we can try to get that affiliate program set up, that would be amazing. Sierra has been doing great work over there, playing games, and she's ahead of me. We can't let that happen. We can't let Sierra win. That's not true. Actually, you should go support her channel as well. We need to see both of those channels explode and get awesome. So we'll do that. And yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out today. If you have any questions, again, with Aegis Online, if you want to download that, it's free on Steam right now. And you can play with the default stuff. And if you want the textures, I'll put them somewhere. Maybe I'll put them in the Discord and draw just for people, or put them on a pack somewhere. But I'll get those out there for you. I think this could be a fun Patreon reward as well. If Patreons want them, I can start building assets specifically for this or for whatever programs you're using. I think this would work on... I don't know how Tabletop Simulator works for importing things. I don't know if it does. Maybe it doesn't. But either way, let me know. And keep your dice on the table. Well, stay happy, stay healthy. There will not be a stream tomorrow. I'm doing the surgery thing, getting poked a little bit. So I'll probably be taking off tomorrow, maybe Thursday. But I will let you know. I am happy and healthy right now myself. Except for the one thing. So we'll get that fixed and everything should be better. I will talk to everybody later, and I'll see you on Twitch a little later today. So keep your dice on the table, and we'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Friday. We'll see you Friday. Yeah.